Hello, it's Dane Scott with Pocket Frog.
Yo!
And today I'll tell you what this used to mean even more when I was a kid and how it ties in with voiceovers. Coming up.
3, 2, 1. Studio Takes. Real help for the aspiring voiceover artist.
And you like the new background? Yeah, that actually is my studio. Thought it'd be fun to change things up. Hey, it's Dane once again, and today, something very quick. This isn't going to be a long one at all. We were talking online in Facebook about the fact that, at one point long ago, I used to travel 5 hours in the car to do one $25 voiceover. And yes, $25 would buy a little more back then, but not that much. Certainly not enough to justify a trip of that length. But there was a reason why I did it, and that was because I wanted the experience, not only to learn, but also because I thought it was cool. I wanted to be a voiceover guy, and I was going to do it even if it took driving 5 hours to make $25. Since then, I've done a lot better. In some of my voiceovers, I've made, thousands of dollars in an hour and not had to move out of my seat. But I would not trade those experiences. And I'm going to tell you about one more that I thought of after we had our online conversation, and that's this. I used to thumb my way from Two Harbors, Minnesota, to way up on the hills of Duluth, Minnesota, to a university once a week, not to do a paid voiceover, but to read the news on a university station for 15 minutes. And you can imagine, in the dead of winter, hitchhiking that distance and, hoping that you get enough rides to get you there before it's time for your newscast and then prepare for it and then bundle back up and hitchhike home there in northern Minnesota in the wintertime. I used to do that too, so thumbs up back then could mean something a little different. In my case, it actually meant standing out there with a frigid hand and looking for a ride to and from my little volunteer job at a university station. Do what it takes in order to succeed as a voiceover person, even if that means volunteering for a while. There are places like LibriVox where you can do volunteer reading, and that there's places where you can read for the blind. Maybe you find that you can get a few little initial bookings very inexpensively on Fiverr. Do whatever you need to do to get the experience, even if it doesn't involve any pay initially, and work your way up.
That's what I'm talking about.
But a lot of it is just the burning in the belly, the desire to do it, and you can fight your way up. But without that fire in the belly, you'll never get there. So do what you need to do, even if it means cold hands, cold toes, or less money than what you might expect, at least at first. I'm Dane Scott. Visit me at thegigdoctor.com for voiceover coaching. Would love to help you out. Also, thegigdoctor.com if you'd like help with your Fiverr gig. Talk to you next time.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, I think.
Hello, cutie pie.
Until I heard the voice, I'd never done a crazy thing in my whole life.
Goodbye.